Alright guys, PLO Warrior here. Second part of the 100 NL Speed Poker series underway right now. Apart from this time we're going to be playing 4 tables, so it's going to be fast and furious. Guy dunks into us on the bottom left and it's really awkward because of his stack size, so it's just going to be an easy fold for us for the moment. You're going to have to keep up with me and hopefully I can keep up with the speed. It's only because you get much less time for your decisions, obviously, so that's something I'm going to have to be wary of because I timed out last time a few times. I'm going to 3-bet this guy down here. Get flat called here, which is a bit bizarre. Wow. I'm guessing this guy has like 8s or 9s or something like that, so we get 3-bet by the reg as well from the small blind, and we have an easy 3-bet. I didn't have time to type the right number in. I wanted to bet like 27 or something, but I only had 3 seconds left, so, and I'm in pitch black here and I can't really see the keyboard, so pot bet will do. And we opened the ace jack and easy c bet, and then there's only one pot size bet left anyway, so what can you do? You flop the straight, but you know, he's a short stacker, so serves him right for not having more money on the table. Flop an open ender on the bottom left. Well, I was going to be tempted to shove against this guy, but I know that'd be not exactly plus EV or anything, but he's the guy that just stacked us. I'm just going to fold my 7s. Don't really know anything about that guy. Probably never will. I mean, I could like just call and hope for a safe flop and stuff, but for the most part I'm just going to be playing tight aggressive, so obviously the best strategy to be playing, especially when you're playing this format of speed poker. I'm going to defend the ace-8 suited against this reg as well, and my 3s also I'm going to defend. I mean, he has quite a short stack, which makes it quite awkward, but I'm tempted to turn my 3s into a bluff here, but I don't know if I'm not sure if I can get him to fold ace high if he has ace high. It's the only hand. You know what, I'm just going to do something crazy. It makes no sense really. It's exactly, he called me with ace high. Pretty dumb move, but I figured. I mean, I've always bet the turn to get him off ace high or just give up, you know, but I figured I'd try and take it away on the river. I think I do that too much in spots where I know they're not really going to fold, but what are you going to do? I'm going to 3-bet the reg with the 10s. I mean, not with the 10s, with the ace-jack, sorry. Queen 7, I'm actually just going to fold. I'm just going to lead the turn with the ace. I mean, Going to 3-bet the ace-8 suited against the reg. I think this provocative guy seems to play, you know, pretty standard taggish, folds quite a lot to 3-bets. Mouse seems to be going all funny. 6-3 used to be one of well, it used to be my favourite hand. I don't have favourite hands anymore, but it definitely was one of my favourites. I'm going to check back with the 9 on the flop for a bit of deception. If he bets the river again, I mean, I could have considered raising the turn, obviously, that we have a flush draw, but I think when he takes this line, when he checks and then bets twice, he can have, obviously, an ace or some kind of straight. So I'm just going to fold second pair. Yeah, having hotkeys on iPoker is pretty cool for multi-tabling. So obviously you don't have to click fold every time, you can just do it with the hotkeys. Saves a lot of time when you're multi-tabling. Yeah, pretty atrocious flop when I got the ace-3. I expect it to obviously hit his defending range quite a lot. It just gets worse. I'm not going to bet at all. We get 3-bet by this guy who's pretty tight. I might just sort of call and oh, I didn't notice this guy called as well. I'm looking to probably just check jam most flops, especially when it's 3-way. Obviously now, well, it's a good card for us, I think. This guy's never checking back the ace of spades, so we might just check call or even just bet the river ourselves. I think we're just going to check call the river. It's unfortunate if bad river card for us. I mean, I didn't like the bet on the river by him at all, but I wasn't going to fold, obviously, so just one of those things that are unfortunate. This guy bets double the pot. It's quite interesting. Easy fold with bottom pair. Yeah, I just limp along with my queen 10. mean, I don't expect the dealer to have. I don't expect the button to have many obviously good queens in his range, really. Obviously, he's getting a bit more ropey now that it's been raised, but obviously it was a min bet on the flop, so. I'm actually going to 3-bet this guy with my queens now. I didn't 3-bet him last time, but I will 3-bet him this time. So we open the ace queen, pretty nasty flop. I'm just going to check back. Well, against the short stack, I don't think there's much point in raising it and making it like 14. I might as well just shove. If I get him to fold like ace queen or something, then that's the result for us, basically. Oh, I hate the slider on this site. Pretty dryish flop, but I expect I would get messed around on a fair bit, obviously by half decent players. They're going to recognise it's a pretty dry flop, but I'm just going to bet once and give up like a weakling. I mean, and on the bottom left, I'm just going to fold. Obviously, he has a better queen than us some of the time, and he can have an ace, obviously. So I just find that generally they don't really mess around that much in this speed poker. Generally, people are playing just, you know, tight aggressive. I 3-bet the sixes. Actually going to check back the flop. Yeah, I can value bet the river, or I can just check back. I mean, it's pretty thin value bet on the river, but I wouldn't really be getting called by anything, so there's no point value betting the river. Instead, he flopped the nuts and, well, the virtual nuts, and we lost the minimum. Well, we could have folded the river really when he bets into us, but obviously we showed no aggression at all the whole way, so he could just be obviously betting with anything. It's not exactly an amazingly good call on Queen 10, whatever the board was, but we will win some at a time, obviously, so it's not that bad. Just going to c-bet the ace 8-3. It's probably no surprise to you guys. C-bet a lot. But, I mean, it's just most of these people probably don't have HUDs, so it's probably correct to c-bet pretty much 100% of your hands, unless it's a very obvious board not to. Just going to check back. Ace queen, ace jack can be good a lot of the time, obviously. Definitely cool on bet. Interesting if he bets the river, turn to 6. Unfortunate. Yeah, 9-10. Shouldn't really be calling from a small blind, to be fair. It's definitely a fold. Gonna try and make up for it though by wasting even more money. Check raise with no equity, always a good move. Gonna 3-bet the ace-10 against the red guy, and 3-bet the aces for value, obviously. So this guy flopped 2 pair and didn't bet the whole way. Incredible. No action with the aces, unfortunately. But that's okay, aces are poo. I'm going to defend the 4-9 suited against the short stack. I think I can outplay him on some flops. I don't think a paired board is going to be the one that I'm going to do it on, but I think I'll be able to take it away from him a lot of the time, so I don't mind my call at all. I get 4-bet by this guy here. I think he's playing a few tables also. I'm going to give him a little red thing, and I'm going to fold my ace-queen. So it's not a problem. Can 3-bet my king queens. Actually, I'm just going to defend it. I don't want to get 4-bet and have to fold this hand to an unknown. I'd definitely flat. I had a feeling I was going to get squeezed. Still going to call. Obviously, with my odds. I didn't actually mean to min 3-bet that. I just meant to open it. I didn't realise he'd already opened it. So that was a mistake. Easy fold then. I'm going to stay with him with the ace-4. I might just try and rip a jack. I'm going to 3-bet the king-queen suited for sure. Good situation for us, but it's not for that much money, so don't get too excited. Not a great turn card for us, obviously, with the queen 9. Oh my days. I'm just going to check fold. He doesn't seem to take that many stabs at hands anyway. Like I say, the regs are generally just probably not as aggressive as they should be being, to be honest. Nice flop for us though. Try and build a bigger pot so we can get more money. Wow, now he leads into us, which is quite exciting. Wow, pretty interesting hand. With the tens, obviously we get 3-bet and 4-bet. I'm going to have to fold my hand. And I'm actually going to raise the ace king, and then I'm just going to fold to a shove. And then he just calls us, which is interesting. I don't expect him to be raising a hand, an ace high hand anyway in the first place, so maybe my re-raise is not that great an idea. But it's fine. Okay, that's not seeming to top me up for some reason. Get 3-bet with our ace-as. Going to 4-bet. I don't always 4-bet, but you know, sometimes you gotta do it. Get it all in. Good situation for us anyway. So nothing exciting about it, no skill to it. That's, well, I get bored of hold'em. Sure, I want to buy in, but I mean, just a pre-flop cooler, isn't it? Nice flop. Ugh. Deuce 5 to a min raise, I'll defend it. It gets squeezed and re-raised. Certainly made tougher folds in my life, that's fine. Might just flat with this ace-7 against this guy. Well, if I'm going to flat call, I have to be trying to steal the pot on this flop, I guess. I mean, it's quite a bad flop to do it on, but it's definitely not the worst. So, and he obviously can be 3-betting us light. Just tricky to know without a HUD, obviously, but I noticed he's a reg, so I expect him to be doing it light. I mean, ace-7 suited in position, that's pretty it's pretty borderline, it doesn't really matter. Most of the time I just fold it, but now and again I'll mess around with it. Pretty shocking flop for a pair of queens, obviously. Not going to waste too much time on that hand. Ace-7 suited again, of hearts. Pretty brutal flop, but don't need to bet that much. Just going to bet 4 into 7. If he doesn't have a club, I don't expect him to be obviously messing around. I'm going to bet again on the bigger side. Obviously, if he wants to chase a club, be my guest. going to check back with my threes. Pretty dangerous board. For $1, pretty much know I'm losing, but I like giving to charity. It's all good. I'm going to defend my King Jack. It's not something I do much. I just like, you know, raising or folding, but well, nothing wrong with a bit of King Jack suited now and again. Find it kind of strange, but I'm going to fold anyway, or time out, even better. I mean, I just don't expect there'll be triple barreling that much. King, Queen will defend against the 3-bet. Ace high board I'm going to check. I think I have a pretty easy value bet here, but I might just check and see if he can bluff into me with a hand instead of trying to get value. Ace 10 I'm going to fold because obviously it's just a dry pot. We've got the hooks, the meat hooks. Probably just flat call against this guy and could just check raise the flop. Obviously Jack of Diamonds is not such a great card, but I'm going to go ahead and do that anyway. Might 3-bet the 5-6 suited against the reg down here. Seems to be playing pretty tight. Most people just play pretty honest to 3-bets. I'm going to defend with the 9-10 suited, 9-10 offsuit out of position against this guy. Just going to check out a turn. Oh, dearie me. Get a lot of ace kings in the last 5 minutes. Happy days, I guess. Get 3-bet by the short stack guy. This guy is called Very awkward. I'm just going to fold, as it's going to put us in a lot of tight spots. Ace Queen I'm just going to flat call a 3-bet with, which I don't really like doing, to be honest. Could just fold, too strong to fold. No, it's fine to call a 3-bet with Ace Queen, it's fine. I mean, I keep calling 3-bets to pretty much a minimum, as you might have noticed. I don't call many 3-bets, so I just don't like doing it. Nice flop for us on the bottom right. We're just going to try and build the pot as soon as possible. I'm just going to keep betting pot, and I hope he folds an 8 or something. If he's got a 7, like 5-7. Ah, interesting. I really think he can have me beat here. I mean, I'd check the turn to call the river, but I think he does have me beat. Can't tell you how. Maybe Ace Queen, maybe the King, maybe a slow played flush. Who knows? I want to call against a short stack, obviously. I was thinking of check raising the flop on here, or you know, bluffing a turn, but the jack's not such a great card to be bluffing on. Interesting check raise. I don't expect him to have like A7. I mean, if he has us beat, yeah, A7 suited could be a hand. Or he just has a higher ace, obviously. Not a higher ace, but you know, ace 10, ace jack, ace queen like he has. Just overplaying it. It's pretty hard to have a higher ace than ace king anyway. But you know what I meant. Ace picture. Roughly. A7 is definitely too much of a weaker hand to be calling off 30 big blinds. Pardon me, etc. The video will be coming to an end soon. Quite enjoyed doing this series of no limit speed hold'em 100. Bet fold on as a turn. I mean, on the flop on the top left table. You can be shoving Queen Jack, King Jack, King 10, Jack 10, Queen 10. All those hands have us in bad shape. So I'm not going to lose any sleep over that one. And bottom right, the geezer donks out for $1. So We're just going to keep calling for the moment. No reason to raise, really. I mean, do 7. Quite incredible. Quite incredible. Just going to fold the Queen 10. We didn't c-bet it. We should have definitely c-bet. And now we have to fold to him. I mean, not going to 3-bet our King Queen in case we get 3-bet. In case we get 4-bet and have to fold a hand that's mediocre. Yeah, okay, right, that's going to wrap up the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching.